now, because I know that probably there's still a lot of people over on Care Live, but I think they are winding it down. But hello for everybody that's here. It may just be, I see Brenda. Hey, Brenda, you may be the only one in here with me. You still in here with me, Brenda? Hopefully, I'm hoping I can see chat this time. Um, because Hey, Dana. Hey, Joe. How are you doing? I decided I had to continue working on my. I know Joe don't like it when I touch my sticky part of my canvas, so I'll touch the this. I'm still working on my dragon eye. Oh my God, y'all, look! I am so close to finishing. I have this that's yeah, I don't have a ton left. I really don't. I'm so excited. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Katrina. Hey, Mutt Nuts. How's everybody? I am so sorry that I was not able to go live last week. um I was not feeling good at all. And I'll kind of talk about that probably a little bit. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Kaden. Hey, Marion. um there's some stuff that I don't know if a lot of people know about me, and it's not necessarily that I'm ashamed of it. Hey, Becca. Hey, Donna. But I have anxiety and depression, and there are times that it kind of hits me. um and Monday just happened to be one of those times that it really hit, and I didn't want to go live and then like make you guys feel like bad or whatever, like if I was really low key. um if I was, like I didn't want to depress anybody else. And of course, part of it also was having a small little anxiety attack about it, because like I don't know, I guess I was scared that people would just be like, oh, okay, this person is, I don't know, I was feeling like really down about myself, as far as like, this person's, she's just crazy, she's stupid, like I was thinking every bad thought about myself that you could think. And you know and the thing is that I hate feeling like that, and I know that it's a chemical imbalance right now that I have. um I have tried calling my doctor, and I have left message after message. At this point, today was the fifth message that I have left, and still have not received a call back, because my medication is out, and I have been trying to get some new ones, and they won't call me back. I kind of feel like a little bit of a leper. And so like I'm trying my best, because I have a lower dose of it, but it's very outdated. Like it's like 2020 outdated. And so I'm thinking that that's what the problem is that it's because it's not an updated one. I guess maybe I don't know if maybe if there's nurses in the chat, you might could be able to tell me if outdated medicine just doesn't really, maybe it loses its potency after a while. And so I think that's part of it. And so that's what was happening, and that's why I didn't go live Monday. I i just kind of decided that I just kind of wanted to diamond paint and not really talk to people. It tends to be when I get in one of these moods, that I kind of shut myself away from everybody. I don't know why. It's just kind of like I shut down. But I do apologize for not being here, because I do love you guys, and I do miss hanging out with you guys and everything. And I don't want y'all to think I'm like some crazy pants, because I'm really not. Like I am a very stable person. It's just I have a chemical imbalance, and It came on after my husband was diagnosed with cancer, and which he's clear, he's good, he's cancer free, but for some reason it hasn't ever reverted back. Okay, so enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. We go. I'm back in the groove of things now. I'm back in the groove of things, and hopefully my no. Why is my mouse is going to other places I didn't tell it to go to? Um, so everything is a lot better now. So let me see who all I missed. Oh, you're getting ready to kit up a DP. You want to start this week, Muttnut? Whoo, which one? What are you kitten up? Oh, Marion, thank you. Oh, thank you, Joe. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Christopher. Hey, Vanessa. How are you? Ah, thank you, Sparkling Diamonds. I am feeling a lot better today. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ooh, you're planning your birthday live for Wednesday, 45. Oh, wow. You're younger than me. I mean, you're 2 years younger than me because I'm 47. Although, whew, y'all, that 50 is creeping closer to me. Thank you, Katrina. Sparkling Diamonds, no, I did not snag the Spangler Valentine. I was going to, I really was, but I got to take care of bills here around the house because I don't know if a lot of y'all know with teachers. So like we got paid uh right before we left school in December. And so our instead of our December paycheck being at the end of December, it was there at the beginning, right before Christmas. And so I won't get paid again until the end of this month. So I've been having to try to squirrel away money. Like my husband is Ubering, but for whatever reason, I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's just that it's been stormy here and cold here, but people are not wanting to get out of their houses and go anywhere. They're not wanting to Uber anywhere. So he's been trying to pick up Ubering as much as possible, but I noticed that he did come home. He's already home tonight, which means I guess Ubering was not working out so hot tonight, and he decided not to stay out late. So I'm assuming that's what happened there. So I did promise him that I would try not to go purchasing stuff. So as far as I know, it's not limited edition, so I should be okay. I can get it at a later date, hopefully. Um, well, thank you, Donna. Yeah, I'm sure that there's a lot of people that do have depression, and it's just something that you just kind of have to work with, right? And you kind of have to get over it, and it's really hard when you're right in it, but uh luckily for me, usually when I can go to work, I get, it's a lot easier there. I just really wish the doctors would call me back. I don't understand what's happening there. I may have to get my husband just to go to the place and just say, hey, get me, my wife needs an appointment, please. Hey, Morgana, how are you? Oh, my chat jumped. What happened? What happened? No, no, no. Hey, Risa. Oh, thank you so much, Dana. I know, Joe. I know. I need to rest sometimes, and I look. I'm one of these. I do rest during the weekends. Like, um, my husband says that I love taking my naps too much, but it's true. It's true. When it's the weekend, y'all, or I have time off, um, I take me little naps during the day, or a nap. Like I don't take like multiple naps. I take like a nap, like a between a 2 and a 3 hour nap. I can easily go nap, but I do tend to stay up. Like, my God, it is so difficult for me to try to actually go to sleep before like 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock, and then I have to get up by 5:15. Is usually when I get up in the morning, but I can't sit. Like I could sit there, I could not be on my phone, I could lay there, I could close my eyes, and nothing, not getting no sleep. Anybody else like that? Like anybody else like have this thing where you honestly try to go to sleep, but like my brain is going the whole way. I just can't do it. Oh, thank you, Katrina. That is so sweet. I really appreciate that. Hey, Joanna, how are you? Hey, Joe. Hey, Robin. I know. I'm so glad to see you guys and be back with y'all. Oh, thank you, Morgana. Hey, Carissa, how are you, sweetie? You did fabulous tonight. You did fabulous tonight. I loved being on there and getting a chance to see you guys. Hey, Jeanette, how are you? Ooh, deadly sweet. Oh, I like that painting, girl. I like that painting. Hey, Dana, yay! Hey, we're the same age. Aw, thank you, Paula. So sweet. Hey, Stacy, gorgeous. How are you? Oh, you're not late. You're perfectly fine. Oh, you got the two Valentine nuns a gift from your family. That's awesome. My chat just jumped it again. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Hey, Amelia. Hey, my bestie, y'all killed it. Y'all killed it tonight. Y'all, if y'all didn't know, which I'm sure most of y'all were probably in the chat, so y'all probably knew. My bestie and Carissa and Pam were on their live with Dakota Dateweiler, and they killed it. Oh my God. I am so happy, and I have my Dakota painting, and I can't wait. Although I did not realize it was around. Like I've got it. Obviously, I haven't unboxed it yet because I just got it. But I do have me a Dakota to work on. I guess if it's around, it'll make it. It just means I'll need to do a square that month because I've got the Hanathon. At least we're supposed to be having the Hanathon in April. I got to double check with Beth because Beth Shine Like a Diamond is she's still having some health issues, but we're really hoping that they um, will be a lot better in April. So prayers, please, 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 prayers go out. And I actually do kind of want to talk about something here in a minute. I just want to finish saying hello to everybody because I know I'm behind in the chat. Let me get caught up in the chat real quick, and then I kind of want to talk about a few things. No, hey, hey, mouse, do what you're supposed to do. Yeah, yeah. Bills come for. I know, right? Sparkling diamonds, adulting. Ugh, ugh, I don't like adulting. So some days I just wish I didn't have to adult, but if I could just craft all day long, y'all, like I don't know about you, I'm kind of looking forward to retirement because then I don't have to. Well, I mean, I still got to adult. I know that. I know I still got to adult, but at least I wouldn't have to get up early in the morning and adult. I could be late and adult. That's right, Dana. Thank you. That is true. Everybody's saying hello. Oh my gosh, chat just went crazy. Um, up till 3 or so yesterday morning. I know it was just a talking and talking. Oh no, Joe. Oh, I have to have my naps. I got to. Uh-huh. Well, Dana, I'm in pre of that. I haven't gotten there yet. Hey, Anita. Oh, you have to. No, at night. I need to find some that are not addictive just to go to sleep. Is probably what I need. Oh no, Katrina, you don't know what you dreamed about? Look at the fiddle. Now, hey, that's a good. That means you had a good dream. Then that's a really good dream, right? I know. Yeah, 4 to 5 hours. Between 3 to 6 hours. I actually 6 hours would be kind of straight. Would be strange for me if I actually got 6 hours of sleep. Um, yeah. When you well, I've got a lot going on in my life all the time. Uh, I know. Wasn't it a great live? She did great. Girl, Kara, why were you nervous? You are always awesome, Kara. You really are. Um, oh, okay, Anita. It's the Dollar Tree sleep aid is non-addictive. Is it kind of like like I know they have that what is it, ZQL or something like that. I've never taken it. Um, so and I want to be careful because I have where like I no longer can take Like if I get a cold or sinuses, I can no longer take Dayquil or NyQuil because it does something to my heart rate. We found that out unfortunately right before Christmas break. So I was like, well, that just is the pot in the honey. The pot in the honey. I don't know. That's a weird saying. But it was weird. And I'm like, well, that just, because I used to always could count on that if I was getting sinuses or whatever. I just take me some Dayquil, go to work, and get through the day and not feel like I was walking upside down in the ocean. But no, I can't do that anymore because I got to work and was having trouble breathing, and my heart rate was kicking it up there. Went to the nurse and she took my blood pressure and she's like, no, this isn't okay. So then they told me I can't take that stuff anymore, and I'm like, well, gotta find me some sort of allergy sinus pills that won't get you good. Um, I know, right? You could not tell that she was nervous because my bestie's awesome. Uh, that's right. Y'all all kept the conversation going. It was so interesting. Um, I do love Dakota's artwork because she is an amazing artist. Yeah, Kara, I know that. I know. I don't I don't even think I have any melatonin. I want to say my husband, his some of his medications, like his medications, but I don't take his medications, but his medications knock him out. He never has to worry about getting any sleep. Um, all of his medications that he's had to be on ever since the cancer, they just knock him out at night. Um, I mean, I could have a school marching band come through my house and that man would not wake up. Oh no. You take Tylenol sinus. Okay. What a hard question is, Anita? Does it make you sleepy? Because I don't want to. Robin, okay, Mucinex severe sinus. As long as it doesn't make me sleepy, that's all I need. I need something to not make me sleepy for work. Um, okay, so I really want to kind of we don't have it yet. But and I'm pretty sure Beth will be okay with me um sharing this. Um if any of y'all follow Beth Shine Like a Diamond, she has a different form of cancer. And she has a thing with her hip, with a wound, and she has had a lot of complications and stuff with it. Um, I am not sure if she's out. I know that she had to go to the hospital. I'm not sure if she is out yet or not. But with everything that is going on, her and her family, because also she has a daughter that has type 1 diabetes, and they have to pay for her medical bills, and her medicines, as well as Beth's medical bills and all that. And so I know that Beth is trying to get a uh GoFundMe to help with medical bills. And I will keep y'all updated. I told her that I wanted to do whatever I could to help, and I know that a lot of people have asked for ways that they could help. And first off, praying and making sure that just keep her in your thoughts and everything. Um, is one way that you can help. But uh, hopefully we'll be able to, once I have a link, I will be able to put it in a live at some point. Um, so just kind of keep her in your thoughts. Would be wonderful. Okay, let's see. Okay, so wait a second. So the Tylenol sinus is daytime. Okay. And Mucinex won't make you sleepy. Okay. Oh, that's fine, Stacy. That's fine. Business calls. Hey, that's one thing that if I were to get a business call at home, I'd be nervous because then that would probably be my boss calling me. And I don't know. Here's the weird thing. Being a teacher it's strange because sometimes your boss, the principal, needs to talk to you, and y'all, I get just as nervous getting called into the principal's office as a student does, even though I know I haven't done anything wrong. But it's just that I think it's like PTSD from when I was a kid and I used to get called to the principal's office because I was not always the best behaved student. So, and this is what my students think, that if you're a teacher, you must have been like a goody goody in school. And no, no, like I've said in the past before, I'm sure that there are some teachers that I had throughout school that if they knew that I was a teacher now, they would probably freak out because I would have been the last choice that they would have chosen as far as just based on how I behaved when I was younger. But we all have our younger days, right? Anybody with me? No, Kara, you were an awesome principal. Not all principals are mean, but some are. Some are. Bosses just do okay, so it doesn't. So Joe, it doesn't necessarily have to be a principal boss. It could be like a. Does anybody get nervous being called into the boss's office, whether it's a principal or not? Does anybody else get nervous? I don't know. It's like that because they don't tell you, hey, I want to talk to you about this. They just say, I need to see you in my office, and you're like, like you start going through all of the. Hold on, why do they need to see me? What happened? What did I do? What's going on? And so it, that's all they tell you, right? That's just all they tell you. And so that just like, yeah, I get nervous. Um, Even when I know I've done nothing. But this past week was a super busy week for me. Because now the week before, I had to be out for 2 days because I fell and hurt myself and couldn't go to work for 2 days until my back healed up a little bit. So I went back to work, got everything going, and I had a lab. Okay, so I did these two. I'd never done this with this group of ninth graders before. And see, elementary teachers, they're geniuses at this. I did this thing called stations, but they were lab stations. Like each station was a different lab. Y'all, I felt like I was a crazy pants patoo. I was bouncing from one end of that laboratory to the other end because I'm trying to see what they're doing, double check their responses, and I'm just like and I'm thinking to myself, how do elementary teachers do this all the time? I did it for 2 days, and those were probably the two busiest days of my life. I was the lab did what I wanted it to do. I will say that much. The lab did what I wanted it to do, but boy was I tired at the end of that lab. Oh, and then I had to do all the cleanup. Um, but it was so hilarious. Okay, these ninth graders, because when we did labs for the physics chapter, um, they weren't like go into the lab room and put on a lab coat and goggles. They were running marbles down ramps and boat projects. So the lab that we did for this one, since we're in the chemistry section, was the first time that they got to go into the lab room and put on a lab apron and goggles. And they don't get to do that kind of stuff in middle school. So this was their very first exposure to actually doing this. And y'all, oh my. Okay. I gotta say this. First off, first class that has ever not given me grief for having to put on the goggles and the apron. I usually get someone being like, "This isn't very fashionable. I don't want canvas looks. These things make my eyes hurt. I look like I'm going to be a raccoon." And I'm like, "Y'all, would you prefer to look like a raccoon or would you prefer to be blind? Which one would you prefer? I'm trying to keep you safe here." No, they were super excited. They like ran over, not really run, but that, 'cause that would be bad in a labyrinth. But they went straight over there. They got them lab aprons on. They got them um goggles on, and they were hilarious. So they get in there, and at the end of the lab, when everybody is, we're getting everything cleaned up and they're getting their goggles put back in the autoclave cleanser, so that I could do the cleaning before the next class came in. I saw some of my boys that are kind of the too cool for school, like they're too, like everything is like either absolutely hilarious, because they laugh at absolutely nothing, or like they're above it. I called them over there. Now, granted, they didn't have the goggles on their face at that time because the lab was over, but they had them cocked on the side of their head, and they have the lab aprons on, and they're like taking pictures, like group pictures, and they're all so happy being in their lab coat, y'all. I'm like trying not to laugh and smile, but I can't help it because they just look like they're so excited to be in those lab aprons. I don't know. It struck a little chord in my heart. And then the second group, because I only have two groups of them, the second group, as soon as they went in and put on their lab aprons, and goggles, they're like, hey, look at us. We're like Breaking Bad. Look at us. We're like Breaking Bad. I'm like, whoa, no, we ain't Breaking Bad, nothing. And they're like, do you really have the stuff here I'm like, no, I'm not a drug dealer. We don't do that kind of stuff. I couldn't tell you what's in it. I'm not, what? No. You're mixing some phenolphthalein with some ammonia to see an acid reaction. You're putting some baking soda and vinegar together. Yeah, no. What, really? And then they said, "We're sorry, we're just so excited. We don't ever get we're really sciencey now." But out of all of the TV shows that they could reference, that's the one they got to reference. I mean, at least they knew it was a science thing. I mean, that it had a science teacher in it, but they just got to realize not. And I always get asked when it's chemistry, "Are we gonna blow something up?" Why is that always the first answer? Are we going to blow something up? Please answer me. Have any of y'all gotten to go to your chemistry class and gotten to blow something up? No, we don't blow nothing up. Well, I don't know why they think that that's a thing. I'd like to know what science teacher out there has been allowing students to blow something up. Because mine didn't. I got to make bouncy balls. I set my hair on fire by accident when I was a teenager because I wasn't paying attention to the lab rules, and learned really quick 90s hairstyles with lots of hairspray, and Bunsen burners. You gotta pay attention because if you don't, you're gonna lose half your head. And that's what I did. Lost half my hair, and right before prom too. So that was a not fun thing. Um, so that's probably why I'm a little bit more careful with my students, and I'm like a little bit more like making sure that they're following all the rules. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, and I certainly don't. I mean, I didn't technically get hurt. I just had an unfortunate uh uh hairdo for a little while. Um my teacher just she didn't even say anything. She did that really sad and just shook her head, and yeah, she just let me freak out all on my own. Okay, now let me go up and see what I've missed in chat. I don't know that I've missed a whole lot. um yeah, let's see, Katrina, your high school principal was oh, I bet that was an affair. That was a scandal, having an affair. No, no, no. Yeah, I know, it's never, well, sometimes it can be good, but you just never know. See, look, see, Kara, you did it right. You did it right. if you didn't say what they were called into the office for, they knew they were in trouble. But you told them heads up. No, none of mine have ever told me. And it's, it's usually never anything bad, but like a heads up would have been nice. I would have loved, see, that's why you should have been my principal, Kara. Oh, you're your own boss. See, that must be nice to be your own boss there. Oh, no. Oh, wait. So Vanessa, he started getting on to you. And you're like, what's happening? And then he's like, wait, is there another one? You're like, yep. And he's like, oh, never mind. Just forget I said anything. Going back to class. Oh, I would have been freaking out. Ooh, my net. Hey, sweetie. Oh, making egg rolls. I want some egg rolls, my net. Can I have some egg rolls? I love egg rolls. Those things are good. I know, right, Risa? Why that's got to be the first one? Oh, what, Dana? Oh, your teacher was a rebel then. No. The only thing we ever got to see explode, the teacher did a demonstration. Um and so we got to see the tiny little explosion, but we didn't get to participate in it. Um well, I know, Joe. It is fun so long as it's controlled, but like I just don't think I could ever get my school on board with blowing anything up. As a matter of fact, I know that we couldn't because we had a teacher who, and the funny thing is that he had an something in common with the character from Breaking Bad, but he he taught them how to make rockets with the rocket fuel and everything. Well, not fuel, but like a sugar thing. Oh, he got in trouble. I couldn't do that. Hey, Bonnie, how are you doing? So, is anybody out there smashing some specials? Um, oh, I don't know what happened to that voice thing. My voice just went. Okay. Um, I don't like when my voice does that. This is my crystal canvas, and I can't believe how close I am to finishing it. Because I am determined, y'all, I am a determined Burman that I'm going to finish this during the event. I do have where I started, see, I started working on this, but I didn't want to do this during the live because I have to kind of hold it up like this to diamond paint on it, and that's a little too close to the camera. But oh, look at that! Isn't that pretty? This is one of those tissue boxes, and they're so pretty. Um, but they do take a lot more time than I originally uh thought. That they would take. So I've got that set to the side, and that will be worked on at a later time. Uh-oh, I wonder if something happened with my... Oh, okay, hold on. Now I gotta go check the chat because... Oh, okay, it's working now. See, look, I stood up. My computer knew. Oh, she's standing up. Hey, Megan from Trenton, New Jersey. That is awesome. So happy to see you in here. Um, I want to go to New Jersey one day. I really do. I want to see New Jersey. I've gotten to see a few things, but I think it would be so cool to see New Jersey. Oh, you got some in from Amy today, Bonnie. Yay. What did you get? What'd you get? Risa! Way to go, way to go. Oh, you're working on your butterfly full canvas. Oh my God, sparkling nose. Yeah, gonna be gorgeous. Gonna be gorgeous. Sherry, you're smashing. Well, hey, look, but Joe, you did a project. I'm really happy you did a project. Um, you know, it means a lot that, people participate. Even if you don't participate, just supporting us means a lot also. Um, but I love doing these kind of things. Now I have been trying to get better with what do you call it? I've been trying to get better with my keeping. This is my logbook. And it's so funny because I showed this to Mindy and she's like, I've never seen a book like that. So I got this from, I think it was Books a Million. Yeah, I got it from Books a Million. And of course, it's Ann Stokes. It's an Ann Stokes journal. Y'all knew I had to have my dragons on it, right? I had to have my dragons. But this has one of those magnetic clasps that keeps it together. But I've been doing so good with trying to. I started only in November. I started keeping my logbook. I finished since November. I finished 3 paintings, but I've been keeping track of all of my special things. Now, granted, okay, I've only done 16, but I'm working on number 17 and 18 if you count my full canvas and if you count my tissue box once I get finished with it. But I've got more that I do plan on completing. It's just taking me little bitsy bits. Um Marion, the hot air balloon. Oh yeah, I love that. That was so pretty when I got to see that. Oh, me too, Megan. I love diamond painting. I have to do it if I don't diamond paint during the day, I feel awkward. I feel weird. Um Now, I also feel weird because I haven't had an opportunity to crochet here recently, and I do need to get back into crocheting. I've got some projects, and I do work on my miniatures from time to time, but I have to diamond paint every day, and then when I get time, extra time, I work on my miniatures, and then if I still have a little bit of extra time, that's when I try to go into my crocheting. But I really got to get better at crocheting. I mean, get better at working on my crochet. My only problem is ever since I found out that I am such a tight crocheter, I'm a little bit more paranoid now to do projects because, like, unfortunately, the blanket that I'm in the middle of, um, well, I kind of can't go back. I mean, I guess I could unrip everything. I am not y'all. I'm not frogging everything out. I'm just not gonna do it. I know. So it's just gonna be a tiny blanket. Um, it'll be technically it won't be a blanket. It'll be a little lappy gan. It'll be a lap gan, and it'll be just fine. That's just how it's gonna work. Now, Joe, what big canvas are you working on? I'm kind of curious on that one. Bonnie, you got the little girl on the tree on the swing. Oh, yeah, I like that one. That one's pretty. Butterflies, hummingbird keychains. Oh, that is so sweet. Butterfly with a frame. She is, isn't she? She's awesome. Sherry, when you were in high school, you had an attendance lady that seriously, what? She disliked you? No. That is not, that person is not nice. Um, Nice notebook. No, it's not refillable. It's one that's bound. The notebook is bound together, so I can't refill it. I just have to go I just have to go and get me another one. I want to say I have another one, not this one, but I have another Ann Stokes Dragon one somewhere. I just have to find where it is. If not, I'll just have to go buy me another one. But I just started on this one, so I've got some space in here to put some stuff. So I am determined this year that I am going to log things. I'm trying. I really am. I'm trying. The drills I'm placing look like a fox. Wait, where does it look like a fox at? Hold on. I want to look through my drill finder to see if I can see what looks like a fox. Are you talking about like right? I don't know, like right here? That'd be kind of cool. um Carl doesn't want to be oh, yeah, yeah, see? Be like, look, you stressing out. Go diamond paint some. De-stress. Yeah, my husband knows that if I'm super stressed, he's like, you need to go diamond paint, don't you? That's why, like, unless we absolutely just, like, if we are financially in a bind, he'll be like, I know you're not buying you anything, right? We have not, like, he will ask me, we have not been purchasing anything, have we? And, I, I I try not to if we get to that point, which is why. But now I have stuff on my little I want to get when I get my paycheck. But my retreat payment's got to come first as soon as I get my paycheck. So that's a firsty first. Ooh, Joe, cabin porch view. Oh my God, I bet that is gorgeous. I bet it is gorgeous. Compound fracture, and you couldn't get shit. Oh no. When you went back, the lady shredded it. No, see, no. See, that wouldn't happen today. Well, first off, we have the best front office staff like ever. I love our off front office staff. They are, and the kids, oh my God, the kids absolutely love them and they love the kids. So I could never imagine any of ours doing anything like that. But I'm telling you, they'd get told on in a heartbeat. Ooh, Amelia, you just finished a mandala. Ooh. Mountain scenery diamond. Oh, okay. Well, okay. So it does help with it. Well, that's awesome, Megan. I'm glad that you have something that helps. I know this helps with my anxiety and stuff. No, repeat your senior year. That's not fun. No. Oh, well, see, look, something came out of it, Sherry. That's when you met your hubby. Hey, Sue, sweetie, how are you doing? Are you crocheting tonight or are you diamond painting tonight, Sue? What you doing? I am, well, duh. I was gonna say I'm diamond painting. Like y'all can't see that I'm diamond painting. Wow, there are just some days that I don't know. Like my brain doesn't catch up with my mouth, and I mean, obviously y'all can see I'm diamond painting. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing. Um, uh, but I am in the process actually of trying to find something. I had to make a very strange request at my school. And it's real, okay. I consider this a very strange request that I sent out an email, and it was for my forensic science class, but the teachers don't seem to be all that weirded out by the question I asked. So we just got finished. In fact, my forensics kids are fixing to test on the decomp and entomology chapter. And so we're fixing to go into the anthropology chapter on bones and things like that. And so I sent an email asking, does anybody, by any chance, have some animal bones, because obviously I don't want any human bones. If someone brings me a human bone, we're gonna have an issue. But like some animal bones or whatever that they happen to have, because one of the labs is where you set up um, these dirt mounds and you have some bones buried within it, but also like items like trinkets and stuff like that. Um, like you would find at a scene maybe, and they have to very carefully using paint brushes, very carefully, they can't just reach in and grab the stuff. They gotta carefully uncover it and take a picture of the position it's in, all that kind of stuff. And I thought that I would be looked at strangely, but no, not only was I not looked at strangely, but I had quite a few teachers that are like, do you want cow bones? Do you want deer bones? I got this. I keep forgetting that I live in the country, and in the country, um people hunt and they have stuff, and so I am actually in the process of gathering materials to get ready for that lab. Now I just got to find a place where I can set it up, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna take multiple days, and I've got to get the dirt, enough dirt that they can do like at least a 4x4. I mean, not a 4 by a 2x2 grid where like four people can work on one mound. Um, but it's got to be where it can't get rained on. and where it can't get dug into by non-students. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Wait, the nursing home called you, Sue. Why? Oh no. I hope everything's okay. Um, Working on Nero Luminous Tiger of the Ages. Ooh, Marla, I bet that is gorgeous. Ooh, Sherry, you working on a Hannah Lynn? Which Hannah Lynn you working on? Um, oh, Katrina, so you've gotten to work on that same one that Katrina's working on. Hey, Linda, how are you doing, sweetheart? I hope you're doing good. It's been a while since I've seen you. I hope every see. Look, I didn't popped a drill off somewhere. Now I gotta figure out if I'm missing it on my canvas or I just ping it when I ping. Oh, y'all, that reminds me. Okay, y'all know I use my tweezers for putting my squares on and my special drills. Well, rhinestones and stuff. So the other day I had my soda can and it was sitting above me and I was diamond painting. And sometimes because I pick up like three at the time, and I guess I squeezed too hard and it shot, and I heard a ting ting, and I thought, okay, well it just hit the outside of the can, and I didn't think any more about it until I took a sip of a drink and realized that I almost drank my drill. Y'all, I almost drank my drill. So I gotta be careful to not ping ping the drills in the soda cans because that would not be a good thing. I'm pretty sure I don't want to eat them or drink them. But yeah, that happened. And then someone, one of my subscribers made a comment that she uses her squishies on her tweezers. And at first I can't put it on that side because then the problem is that I won't have the flexibility like that. So I thought, well, is she putting it on this way? And I tried that, but it's a little awkward for me. So I'm probably not doing something right. It would make sense. Now, I could put it on like that to save them at the end, but I obviously am probably doing something wrong, and I'm not sure how to how to do it correctly. So I may have to message her and find out how exactly do you do that. Um. Oh, it is fine. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad. Oh, Dahlia, I did that one on the last, not the last Hanathon, the Hanathon before last April. I did Dahlia. I blinged her up like there was nobody's business, and I loved it. Oh, okay, yep. So she's got the number 21 chromosome extra, and alopecia. Oh goodness. Well, I think that's so sweet that you're doing that for her. Oh, Bonnie. Okay, so we do the Hanathons in October and in April. Um, but the next event that I'm doing is actually next month. I'm super excited, and I will be getting a video up um, where I unbox my kit that I'm going to do. So next month is I'm collabing with Christopher Kalasa. I said it right this time, Christopher, I said it right. Christopher Kalasa and Stacy from Stacy Ritzy DP. And we are doing Retro Cult Classic. And I am so excited. I cannot wait. I am so looking forward to it. So I will be doing an announcement video where I show what canvas that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to unbox it. I've been dying to look at this thing, and I'm so excited to do it. And so that's my very next event coming up. So that's in February. March, I don't tend to do anything. And then April is going to be the very next Hanathon. Hopefully, as long as Beth is feeling better. If she's not, then we'll postpone it. But we've got fingers crossed that she will be feeling better come April. I'm hoping. So that is the That is the plan stand for right now. Um, okay, Linda, you've been playing on TikTok. I always lose at that. Well, not always, but if I play against myself, I lose. If I play against other people, I tend to do that. What is that called? Cat, where everybody, you know what? Nobody wins and nobody loses. Um, it's turning out gorgeous. Oh, it's a gift to your mom. So now you got to go to South Dakota to visit when you're done. Oh no, you live in New York. Oh my God, that's another place I want to go. I did get this summer. I got a chance to go visit California and Vegas, which I'd always wanted to do. So now, New York is it's on my list. That is on my list of want to go do. But my thing is that I know I'm going to need to have plenty of money to go to New York because I know at some point I'm going to want to go watch a Broadway play, Broadway show. I am not going to be able to go to New York and not see a Broadway. I'm a theater person, y'all. I'm a theater person, so I got to see it. I have to. Um, put the squishy around both sides of the tweezers. Well, see, I need it open because my problem is that if I do like this, I only can pick up one at the time, and I really like being able to pick up three, so I need it to be like that. So I need it as big as it is. But thank you, Robin, for helping me out with that. Yes, it's a Bonnie Retro Cult Classic is going to be so much fun. Um, like I said, I am super excited. If y'all want, I will tell y'all what I'm going to be working on. Y'all will be the only ones to get to know about it until I do the video. Would y'all like me to give y'all a little clue, or not clue, but tell you the canvas that I'm going to be working on? Any, if you want me to, guys, say yes. And if I get quite a few yeses, I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing. Oh, you got three. Oh, okay. Oh, Betty Boop is going to be fun. Oh, TikTok. Oh, I had to stop doing TikTok. I thought I was looking on TikTok for like only a few minutes and it would have been like 3 hours. That thing kind of sucks me in. It sucks me in, and before I know it, I've spent all day and night on TikTok because they're just so easy to get sucked into. Um and so here recently I have been really addicted to watching it's a medical drama on Netflix, and I can't think of it's not Grey's Anatomy. Um but I can't think of the name of it now. That's gonna drive me nuts that I can't think of the name of it. Um let's see. Oh, that's the other part of the state. Okay, yep. New York Broadway musical. Okay, I see one, yes. Oh, thank you, Christopher, for putting the Facebook group up there. You'll be doing tea party for your adopted niece. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, all these yes pleases. Yes, please. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to check out Hadestown. I've never heard of that. Okay, so before I answer some of the others, so the painting that I am going to do, I don't know if you'll recognize the name, so I'll show you the box picture. I am going to get up. I am going to be doing. Well, now I don't know if that's. Can y'all see that? I don't even know if y'all can see that. Let me stand up and see if y'all can see that. I am going to be doing Creepy Cauldron. Okay, first off, I grew up with Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. And I absolutely, like, this character right here, as far as Halloween, I absolutely love her. And I love this. Y'all know I'm Halloween year-round. I think there's going to be some really cool colors in this. And I am super, super excited. And I just, yeah. I was like, I can't wait. I was like, it gave me a reason to go and buy Creepy Cauldron because, like, it was on my wish list, and I was like, oh, I've already bought my Halloween canvas, so maybe I'll just wait. And then I was like, okay, look, it's the perfect time to do this. So I've got me creepy cauldron. It's gonna be so much fun. So I can't wait to actually unbox it because I don't know what it looks like. I didn't watch anybody else unbox it. I have no idea what ABs are in there. Are there? I'm sure there's ABs. I know it's a square, which means I get to work with my tweezers. So I'm really good. Um, so Robin, Little Miss Delish for what event? For Retro Cult Classic, you'd have to give me a reason as to. Now we do have. I don't know if it's up in the group yet. We will have. I did a registration form, and at the bottom of the form, it does ask because we I do ask what canvas that you're wanting to work on, but then you also have to justify like why you think your canvas fits the event of retro, cult, or classic. And so like we need a little bit of justification because some of the canvases are kind of like, ooh, not real sure where they fit in. Because retro things like from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, just anything prior to the 2000s, like decades, things that go with it, retro type images. I know, like Christopher's doing a pop art, things like that, characters from, but it does have to be a licensed artwork. Has to be licensed artwork. If it's not, then it's not allowed, unfortunately. And so super excited. And of course, classic, like things from classic books, things like that, or classic shows if it's licensed. And then cult, like, if it's has a cult following and it's licensed. So hey Mary Lou, how are you? Oh, I want all three of those, Bonnie. I want all three of those. I just don't have them. I gotta get them though. The Residents. Ooh, I bet that's good. Let's see. Yep, Scooby Doo. Oh, I lost it. I know. I love Scooby Doo. Ruh-roh. I love. Now, I will have to say, Scooby Doo was because that was from like the 70s. I mean, I was born in the middle of the 70s. But they still do Scooby Doo today. So, like, but as far as not new ones, obviously. But like, I was really into watching. If it was Hanna Barbera, I loved it. Like Scooby Doo, the Jetsons, the Flintstones, loved them, loved them, loved them, loved them. I was a huge fan. Scooby Dooby Doo. Okay, no, I better not say. I don't want to get in trouble. Whoop whoop. Um, cool beans. Oh, I love that saying. You're partially done, Carolyn. How are you? Yay, Tanya, you love Scooby Doo too. Me too. The Disney princesses. I would have to double check as far as it would depend on which Disney princess as to when they were out. Hey, Beth, sweetie, we were just talking about you earlier. Um, while I have you in here, do you have that link you and I talked about yet, or is it? I don't know if it's ready yet or not. I was talking about it earlier, and I didn't know if there was one that you had that we could share or not. Um, well, she does actually look like Rainbow Bright. Okay, Little Miss Delish does look like Rainbow Bright. I can kind of see that. Oh, you just finished that picture before we left for Florida. Oh, is it fun? Don't tell me what AV's in it. I don't want to know until I see it. Okay, well, okay. So Christopher is saying yes because she does look like Rainbow Bright to him as well. Okay, well, you heard it here, Robin. That would be a yes. That would be a yes. Magic, yes, Sherry, Magic Bus DAC. That one that's retro because that's is it a 60s van or a 70s van? I know it's prior to my era, but I'm pretty sure um that's either a 60s or a 70s van. So yes. Oh, the Powerpuff Girls, I think, are after 2000, so they would be different. Um, they would. I don't think they'd count because they were after the year 2000. Um, yep. See, Christopher said yes to Magic Bus. Scooby Doo debuted September 12th, 1969. Okay, so that was he definitely debuted prior to my time, prior to me being born. I was not born at that point. See, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because that image, Christopher, wouldn't you say yes to that one? That image was prior to 2000 because I remember watching the particular one that they have is representing the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and it's a classic book, right? Yes, Charlie. Yes. No, not yet. Okay. Oh no. Are you out yet though, Beth? Are you still in the hospital or are you out? I was just telling everybody that I would let them know as soon as we have a link that we can um put up, and I will definitely put it up on one of my stuff once we get it. I just want to know if you're home yet. Yeah, that yeah, Powerpuff Girls are definitely because my kids like them. They were during my kids' time. So like them, they watched them and Dexter's Laboratory and what is it? Kim Possible. Um and some other ones that I can't think of the name of them. Um, and SpongeBob. Even though Wayne didn't like SpongeBob, I let him watch it anyway. I can't help it. I like SpongeBob too, so I let the kids watch them. You were 1 year old when Scooby Doo came out. Yeah, I was a twinkle in my mommy's eye, or maybe not even a twinkle in my mommy's eye when they came out. But I definitely have watched my fair share of. I liked Scooby Doo as well as. Okay, before I have to get off here because I know I'm already over my time by a minute, but I just gotta know. I just gotta know. Um, does anybody here remember the Laugh Olympics that had like you had like the Rottens, I don't know if they were called the Rotten Meanies. I remember there was an octopus and then you had Kung Fu Huey, what was his name? Kung Fu Huey, and you had Yogi and all that. You had like all of them. They were all racing. It was a racing competition where the Rottens always tried to cheat. Um, yeah, Powerpuff Girls, November 1998. Yeah. Oh wait, so that was before 2000. Just did. Wow, I didn't realize that. Okay. Okay, Beth just got home. Beth. So they got everything done for you though. Yes, Gene Wilder was the original in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That is the one that I like the most. Oh, okay. Well, Powerpuff started in 1998, so it was pre Y2K. So then Powerpuff Girls would be good. Lose. It's a classic cartoon. Okay, so Dana remembers. I'm not the only one that remembers the Laugh Olympics. Um, like I don't know why I loved watching it because it was really kind of like silly. Maybe that's why I liked it, but it was so entertaining. It was so entertaining. I also there was one non cartoon that I was desperately loved watching. But it was hilarious. It was like I didn't watch a ton of Abbott and Costello, but when it was Abbott and Costello meet like the Wolfman or Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein, I just absolutely loved those. I mean, I was a huge fan of like the Bela Lugosi, Dracula. Lon Chaney Jr., I loved watching the stuff all about the makeup and how they did it. I used to read the books in my library. Um, but for some reason, like anytime I think of like when Scooby Doo's doing like the Halloween ish, like I always used to watch the Abbott and Costello Halloween type, I guess, like the meeting the mummy, meeting the Wolfman and Frankenstein and all that. I just loved it. Underdog. I remember Underdog. I remember watching Underdog. Mighty Mouse. Oh my gosh. He was here to save the day. And what about Rocky and Bullwinkle? Anybody else like Rocky and Bullwinkle? I'm not by myself in that one, are we? Rocky and Bullwinkle. I loved them. I'm gonna have to see my internet keeps going out, so I have to keep looking on my phone to see what I'm missing. Let me see. Let's see if I missed anything else. They were great. I know. I felt bad for him too. Sue, I did watch Flash Gordon. I did. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Oh, I used to. That's where I. Okay, so if I ever do a what do you call it? A Russian accent, I tend to think I kind of try to embody Natasha from Rocky and Bullwinkle. So I loved them. They were just there was something about them, that was just you couldn't help but love them, right? All right. Well, I have gone over my time. Now, see, I do not know Clutch Cargo. Woody Woodpecker, I've watched him. I knew him. I knew him. I did not know Clutch Cargo though. That was before my time, and I guess it didn't air where I was. I was a huge fan of Captain Kangaroo and Bozo's variety show. I used to pretend that I was playing the Bozo games at home. I tried my best, especially the one with the cups and you throw the balls and try to get it into the. That's why I started loving skee ball so much because it reminded me of the Bozo game. Um, yeah, and the Mickey Mouse Club. I watched that too. All right, so I guess I better go because um, it is past the time. But I hope that everybody had a great time. Thank you guys so much for popping in here and spending time with me. I always enjoy spending time with you guys. Thank you so much. And so sorry I missed last week, but thank y'all for being so kind and considerate and loving to me. Y'all just have no idea how much I appreciate you guys. All right, so I'm gonna leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars, grab hold on, and never let go. Y'all have a good evening, guys. Bye, y'all.